There's been a lot of excitement around Manchester United's signing of Chido Obi-Martin, despite him being only 16 years old. This excitement has grown since it was announced by Mr. Here We Go that he will be United's third-choice striker. There are also rumours that he might receive a huge contract worth £30,000 a week. But is all this hype justified? The last time there was this much buzz around an academy player was Mason Greenwood, who scored 15 goals in 13 games and 16 goals in 17 games in consecutive seasons. To put it into perspective, Chido Obi-Martin has already scored double that amount in the same number of games. In this video, we'll give you the lowdown on who Chido Obi-Martin is, his playing style, and what his future might look like at Manchester United. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more football content. Starting his career in Denmark with the local team KB, Obi moved to England as a child and joined Arsenal's academy at 14. Like Folarin Balogun, J. Emmanuel Thomas, and Alex Iwobi before him, Obi-Martin has been incredibly successful in youth football, so the excitement around him is understandable. He advanced through the club's youth teams, becoming a prolific goalscorer, and was promoted to the under-18 team at 15. In his first start for the under-18 team, he scored a hat-trick in a 4-0 win against Southampton on September 23, 2023. A few months later, at just 15, he played his first game for the club's under-21 team. Obi's rapid rise at Arsenal continued in early November 2023, when first-team manager Mikel Arteta invited him to train with the senior team. It was in that same month that Obi made international headlines by scoring 10 goals in Arsenal's 14-3 win against Liverpool at the under-16 level. 6 months later, he scored 7 goals in Arsenal's 9-0 win against Norwich City. The young striker finished the under-18 season at Hale End with 32 goals in 18 games, suggesting a promising career ahead. Even before joining Arsenal, Obi-Martin had already established himself on the international stage for Denmark. He is eligible to play for Denmark, England, and Nigeria, but opted to play for the Red and Whites. In late 2022, he made 5 appearances for Denmark's under-16 team. Then, in February 2023, he switched to England's under-16 team and played 2 games. However, in April, he returned to Denmark's under-16 team and scored twice in 3 games. His impressive goal scoring earned him a spot on Denmark's under-17 team, and he started their 2024 UEFA European Under-17 Championship qualification campaign with 2 goals in his first 3 games. Chido Obi-Martin's playing style combines physical strength, agility, and a great instinct for scoring goals. At 6 feet 2 inches tall, he has a build that makes him a strong presence on the field, despite his young age. Arsenal legend Ian Wright and football analyst Ben Mattinson have both praised his insane pace, noting his impressive speed even with his tall frame. One of Obi-Martin's best qualities is his ability to create scoring chances for himself while still following the team's strategy. His talent for scoring goals was clear in the 14-3 win against Liverpool's under-16, where he scored 10 times. However, Denmark under-17 coach Jesper Mikkelsen pointed out that Obi-Martin's strong desire to score can sometimes make him play too individually. Mikkelsen stressed the importance of balancing his individual skills with teamwork. Every footballer has their own style, but some aspects of Chido Obi-Martin's play are similar to well-known players. His mix of strength, agility, and goal-scoring instinct is like some of the game's top strikers. For instance, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, known for his physical presence and consistent goal-scoring, shares these traits. Like Zlatan, Obi-Martin combines power with agility, making him a strong player in the box. Obi-Martin's focus on scoring also reminds us of Harry Kane, famous for his precise finishing and determination to score. Chido Obi-Martin's rise from a promising young player to a rising star shows his unique combination of skills. Now, fast forward to July 2024, Chido Obi-Martin has announced on Instagram that he will soon be leaving Arsenal to join Manchester United, causing mixed emotions among the fans of both clubs. Tensions were already high after Arsenal's 2-1 win in their pre-season match, with fans arguing online about which team played rougher in their previous encounter. The news of his transfer has made things even more intense. It feels like another Van Persie moment, when the Dutchman left the Gunners in 2012 for Man United hoping to win the Premier League. And he did. While Arsenal have been the stronger team in recent years, this sentiment still holds true since Man United continue to win silverware under Ten Hag, while Arsenal has struggled to win a major trophy since their COVID FA Cup in 2020. And no, the Community Shield doesn't count. Even though Arsenal offered a strong contract and other German teams offered more money, Obi-Martin chose to sign with Manchester United. Trusted transfer expert Fabrizio Romano confirmed the deal with his signature "Here we go" announcement, calling it a huge win for Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his team. On social media platform X, Romano mentioned that Ruud van Nistelrooy, who is part of Erik ten Hag's coaching staff, played a key role in convincing Obi-Martin to join. However, on his YouTube channel, Romano revealed there was an even more important reason that helped Manchester United secure the deal. Manchester United convinced Obi-Martin that they could offer him a quicker path to first-team football, and recent history says that this is probably true. Looking at the total minutes played by teenagers from each club in the Prem's top 6, Manchester United ranks first with 3,637 total minutes, while Arsenal are bottom with a measly 14 minutes. This opportunity to play sooner was more appealing to him than any financial incentives, despite the rumoured £30,000 a week package. If this contract rumour is accurate, though, it would mean that he would earn more than Amad Diallo and Kobbie Mainoo, who had become key figures during the 2023-24 season. Nevertheless, it shows that Ten Hag's squad is the perfect place for young, ambitious talent, already featuring 2 other young strikers, Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee, who were bought for a lot of money. With Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus also already at Arsenal, the club couldn't promise Obi-Martin a quick path to the first team. Romano elaborated further by saying that Manchester United plans to make the teenager their third-choice striker. This means that if Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee aren't available, Obi-Martin will get a chance to play up front instead of Marcus Rashford. So it's not surprising if Obi-Martin gets some playing time in the 2024-25 season, even though he's young. While this sounds good in practice, it's still worth questioning how likely this is. For example, if Højlund and Zirkzee were injured before an important match against Man City, would a 16-year-old like Obi-Martin really start ahead of Rashford, or even Bruno Fernandes playing as a false 9? Whatever the case, it's unlikely that Obi-Martin will make his debut with the first team right away, but will instead start with the under-21s, which is still a big step up for a 16-year-old. The under-21s finished 12th in the Premier League 2 last season, mostly because older players who outgrow the team are loaned out, and the team is filled with talented under-18 players who need a challenge. The first under-21 match this season is scheduled against Barnsley in the English Football League Trophy on September 3rd. It's a good chance that Obi-Martin will play in that game. The fixtures for the under-21 Premier League this season haven't been announced yet, but last year, the under-21s played their first game on August 14th, so Obi-Martin might debut even earlier. There's no doubt that this is a fantastic signing for Manchester United, where youth has always been the key. Still, this means another young player at the United Academy, Ethan Wheatley, might be affected. Wheatley was next in line after Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee and even made his debut late last season. Now, with Obi-Martin joining as the third-choice striker, Wheatley might be pushed down the list. It's possible Wheatley could be loaned out to help his development. He's currently on pre-season tour with the first team and could change things if he impresses in games against Real Betis or Liverpool. But overall, Obi-Martin's arrival might make things more challenging for Wheatley in the future. Romano's statement that Obi-Martin will be the third-choice striker also suggests Manchester United probably won't sign another striker this summer. They had considered a move for Brentford striker Ivan Toney, according to The Athletic, but it wasn't expected to happen soon. Toney is a reliable Premier League player, but with Obi-Martin joining, it looks like United might be focusing on a long-term solution rather than a short-term one. Instead of signing another striker, after getting Lenny Yoro and Joshua Zirkzee, Manchester United is now looking at other positions. Right back with Noussair Mazraoui, centre-back with Matthijs de Ligt or Jared Branthwaite as options, and central midfield with Manuel Ugarte. And that's all on the rise of Chido Obi-Martin and what it means for Manchester United. With his impressive stats and the exciting potential ahead, Obi-Martin could be a key figure for United in the future. While it's clear that his arrival brings a lot of buzz, it also raises questions about the immediate future of other young talents like Ethan Wheatley and the club's strategy for the upcoming season. Do you think he's ready for the first team, or does he need to spend a bit more time developing in United's under-21s before getting the call-up? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for everything football.